Hey Patrick. Okay, so I was gonna do a pork sauerkraut and kielbasa. I posted about that and I'm still gonna do it. But I've been invited to go up to Oak Glen on Wednesday, and I'm going to be doing a video up there, and I'll do a Facebook Live when I'm there. So I'm going to be picking apples, and because that recipe involves apples, I decided to wait to make that because I want to show you a couple versions. If you don't like sauerkraut, I'm going to do a sausage and apple and potato bake that is amazing. So I'm going to do that either Wednesday or Thursday, depending on what time I get back. Hey Hal, hey Jason, depending on what time I get back. So tonight I needed something quick and easy, and everybody's asking me to do more keto or low carb friendly options. So what I made some ahead. These are amazing. Hey Lisa. We had a great little fun today. Lisa and I worked out and then we went and had breakfast. So these are a keto egg muffin. Now when I say muffin, there's no gluten, there's no bread, nothing involved. Think of it as like a quiche without a crust. And you can cater these to any flavor. They're great for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They freeze wonderfully. They're great to pop in the fridge, and then when your kids come home from school, or if your hubby's on the way to go to work and he wants something quick, this is easy. And I like these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm gonna serve them for dinner tonight with a little green salad, and everybody can customize them. My kids can pick what they like. They can put sausage, bacon, and I'm gonna talk about the fillings to later on. Hey, is that a copper pan? Yes, my husband is like the #1 as seen on TV. I call him a TV whore. Sorry, honey. If it's on TV, he thinks he has to have it. Oh, I want the set it and forget it, you know, Ronco, whatever. And I'm always like, stop buying stuff. But yes, it's one of those copper, whatever, stupid. Anyway, hey, Vinny. Okay, so this is super easy. You can make this with whatever you have on hand. You need eggs. If you're vegetarian, you can do vegetables. You can do sky's the limit. So I'm going to give you guys a couple ideas of things you could put in them. What I like to make them on is these silicone. You can buy these at any, like, you know, kitchen store or at Amazon. And they come like this, and they're silicone. And they're reusable, and they pop right out, and they're super easy to clean. You can throw them in the dishwasher. They also have the whole tray that's silicone, which is even better if you can get that. Or you can do it just a muffin tin, whatever you want to do. I put them in here, and I've already used them, and they popped right out, and they look like this again. So this is a keto egg, like mini quiche, if you will. It tastes like whatever you want to put in it. It's eggs, cheese, meats, you name it. It can be anything you want it to be. Now, some ideas. I have sausage and bacon that I've already pre-cooked here. You can use, Costco sells a big bag of pre-cooked bacon bits that are real bacon. That, I mean, in a bind, I keep them in the freezer. You could easily just use those. You can use salami, pepperoni, ham, dice up some lunch meat if you want to put meat in it. So you don't even have to have bacon. Just look in your fridge and see what you have, and you can make these, and they're so good and they're healthy. Okay, you want some sort of cheese, unless you can't eat cheese, but I think cheese makes everything better. Any kind you want. I have a Sargento sharp cheddar, but you could use Swiss, you could use pepper jack, you could use whatever. Another thing, diced green chilies from a can. You could do the fresh hatch chilies that are roasted. Black olives. You could add salsa on top and do like a Mexican themed if you want to. I'm back. My husband was calling. I have these, this Berzin. It's a gourmet cheese. It's shallot and chive. I don't know if you guys have ever used this. A dollop of this in scrambled eggs with fresh chives is like the most decadent breakfast ever. So you can definitely use something like this in it. You could use pesto, you could do spinach, any vegetable, saute it ahead of time. Asparagus, spinach, whatever you have on hand, red bell peppers. So I just sauteed some mushrooms and onions in a little bit of butter, and I've got them caramelized because I'm going to add some to the ones I'm going to do today. So this is really quick. You need 12 eggs. Sounds like a lot, but that's all you need. So I'm just going to quickly do 12 eggs for you, okay? Eggs are a must. So you got to have 12 eggs, okay? And I like to do it in this mixing bowl because you want to be able to pour this in. Super easy, Lisa. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is like the quickest dinner. And it's beautiful. It looks beautiful on the plate. You put a nice salad with it. It looks great. It's super easy, okay? So you got a dozen eggs. And a dozen eggs will make 12, it's gonna make 12 of these, okay? Hope I don't get a shell in here. I don't wanna I'm doing this so quick. Okay. And then you're gonna whisk these together. A little salt and pepper. I'm gonna do some fresh herbs. One more egg and we're down at a dozen. There we go. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Gonna whisk these bad boys up. So my friend Lisa and I did hip hop class today. It was comical. Like, it's such a good workout, but I don't want to be stereotypical, but I have no rhythm. I'm like the worst dancer in the world, and I'm like trying to like get the groove on, and you know, but we got a good workout. So, you know, it's about the exercise and it's about feeling fit, and you know, I'm really just trying to branch out and just do things that I would not normally do. And I've actually like seen some great results from doing different things. I always go to the gym and do the same thing. I do cardio for 30 minutes and I lift weights. And I like doing that, but this is fun. I've been doing yoga, and I've been doing all kinds of stuff. Hey Esther, it was good to see you today. Okay, so I'm gonna season my eggs. I'm gonna do some fresh ground pepper. Give it, I don't know, like 8 to 10 good cranks. I'm gonna do some pink Himalayan salt. Okay, I've got my oven preheated at 350, okay? 350. So this is super fast. I like to grow fresh herbs, and I'll do a whole video on herbs later, but I just grabbed some from the garden really quick. Any of these would be great, or all of them, okay? So I'm gonna do fresh chive and a little bit of parsley in here, but tarragon would be beautiful. You know, I've got fresh basil, oregano, rosemary, whatever you have. I'm doing parsley and chive, okay? So I'm just mixing. So I've got a dozen eggs, salt and pepper, and chives. I'm gonna put that aside. You're gonna take your muffin tin, and again, I'm doing these silicone, and if you have the paper, you could do those. They're just hard to peel off. I just hate those, right? But these are, I got these on, they're Pantry Elements. They're vibrant. It's a 24 pack. Got them on Amazon. And they're just this rubbery, they're for, you know, for cupcakes, you know? And you just, that way they're rubbery. And then you can clean them really easy. They wipe out, you can put them in the dishwasher. So I highly suggest that, or the pans that are made out of the silicone. Okay, so this is where you get to customize them. Your kids can get involved. You can say, hey, everybody make their own. You're gonna put your meats in first if you're doing meats. If you're doing vegetables, just fill the vegetables. So I'm just gonna do a couple different things because I don't want, my kids don't like vegetables too much. So I'm gonna do the first row of like the mushroom and onion. They're kind of going all over the place, but you get the idea. Just put them in there. And then I've got some bacon that I fried up, so I'll put some bacon in these. You know, don't fill them too full, but you want them to be kind of meaty, you know? You could do, again, sauteed vegetables, whatever you want. You know, and you can buy the bigger cups too. They have bigger size if you want. I have some sausage, any kind of sausage. Yeah, Zumba. We're gonna do Zumba tomorrow. That's even worse. I have like no groove, but you know, hey, I'll try it. Okay, so these have sausage, and you can do bacon and sausage, whatever you want, you guys. Super fast, super easy. It's like clean out the fridge, you know? You come home, maybe you were supposed to be making dinner 2 hours ago and you were goofing around, maybe you were just being lazy. I don't know, whatever it is, you have nothing in the fridge. Almost everybody has eggs and some sort of vegetables. You could even use frozen vegetables. It's not ideal, but you could do like a stir fry and just kind of, but saute them first. Try and get them to like crisp up a little bit. Okay, so I've got my meat and my veggies. I'm not gonna do the whole like, you know, different ones today because I'm just doing this quick. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in my egg mixture. I'm gonna beat it again really quick to make sure it's all incorporated. This is like a 15-minute meal, 15 to 20 minutes, and you got dinner on the table. Okay, so you're just gonna go through and you wanna fill them, you know, just be careful because eggs, they're gonna settle into what's in there, you know, so you don't wanna do them too full. And then you can just kind of poke, you know, if anything's sticking out, you can kind of poke it in there. Okay? And these are awesome for the breakfast. I'm telling you guys, these are so great to have on hand for the kids. You know, they wake up, my kids are always like, we want eggs. And I'm like, I could barely, like, I need coffee, I'm tired. You just get these and they're in the fridge in a container and they just pop them in the microwave. It's like, breakfast is already made, just nuke them yourself. I love it. Okay, so you get your egg mixture in there, and again, 12 eggs makes 12 of these. So you figure an egg a piece. These are keto friendly. If you're doing keto, they're definitely low carb. There's, you know, there's nothing in here that's gonna make you fat. Okay, looks like I've got it all done here. A little bit there, a little bit there. Get rid of this. And I always make a couple bunches of these at the same time, and then you're gonna top really generously with cheese. And I like the cheese to just kind of like melt on the top, makes a cap. It just tastes so good. And again, get creative with whatever you have. Swiss cheese, you know, Munster, smoked Gouda, whatever you have. Do a mix. Super, super easy. If you're entertaining, I will say, if you have the really little muffin tins, these with this creamy French cheese and fresh chives on top, you can slice sun-dried tomatoes or pesto. They make a beautiful little hors d'oeuvre. And again, the holidays are coming. I know a lot of us are trying to do like low carb. We're trying to lose weight. It's one of those hors d'oeuvres that you can feel good about, that you don't have to like feel like you're eating like chips and dip. You know, I'm always like, I want to eat all the junk. But this is something that you can actually eat, and it's not, you know, it's not fattening. It's really good for you. Okay? And they look like this. And then you just pop them in the oven. 15 to 20 minutes at 350. Okay? And then when they come out, they look like this. Yes, perfect. You could use your leftovers. Yes! Absolutely. If you made steak and you only have like a very small piece of steak or chicken, you could cut it up. You could re-saute it with like garlic and mushrooms and onion. This is a way to use what you have in your fridge. You guys, dinner doesn't have to be so overwhelming. We're all busy. Some of us are on budgets. You know, I think dinner comes around and we all feel overwhelmed. What am I going to make? What am I going to eat? I'm going to eat cereal. I'm going to go to Del Taco. There's stuff in your fridge that just takes a minute to make. By the time you get in the car and drive there, you already have dinner on the table, and it's healthy and nutritious, and you know what you're feeding your family. So I think that's really what's important. And it's all about cleaning out your fridge. Absolutely, use your leftovers. And we can be skinny while we're doing it. Hello? I still have my chocolate cake here. Let me go get it. Let me just go get it. Let me prove that I still have it. Okay, I'm back. The chocolate cake I made for my dad that is seriously amazing is still here. I just want to prove it. This is real time. It's still here, you guys. Look at it. If anybody's local and they want a piece, Lisa, you said you were going to come by and get some cake. This cake is life. Like, seriously. Hey, Hal. I want to eat it. I have had a few slices, I will admit. Very thin ones, but I have been having a little sample here and there, but we're working out really hard at the gym. But I'm telling you, I want to eat like this entire slab of cake like tonight, but I'm not. So if you're local and you want more cake, just come by and I'll send you some to go. I hope that this bring a slice into Zumba. I know, right? We're all eating chocolate cake. This recipe is easy. 350, about 15 to 20 minutes until they're stable. They come out like this. Pop them in a little container. They keep for days in the refrigerator, or you can freeze them. These are just a great thing to have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Serve it with a salad for dinner, or lunch with a salad, a little arugula. I made a little salad. Let me get it. It's looking a little wilted now, but you know, I found it makes a nice presentation. You have a nice little salad, little slice of avocado. It's all about presentation. You know, if you make it look beautiful on the plate, nobody's gonna be like, what are you serving me? I'm gonna give you some little quiche, right? All right, if you have any questions, you can certainly send me a message or drop it below. I'm gonna put this video on my YouTube. I would love it if you guys would go to my YouTube, Foodie Princess, and subscribe. And I need to get some followers on there. So I have such a great, you guys are so great on Facebook, but I need to get it on YouTube. So if you guys wouldn't mind going to my YouTube channel, Foodie Princess, and hit the subscribe button, and that way when any videos I have go live, I will be doing, I've got some chefs coming up and some cool things, and those are gonna be on YouTube. So you're not gonna wanna miss those. And stay tuned for my Oak Glen field trip. I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're hiking, I don't know if we're picking apples, I have no idea. I'm like, I don't know how to dress. I'm not the hiking type, but I might be hiking. I don't know, but we will be recording it, so it's sure to be fun. Have a great night, you guys, and make some of these delicious cheese cups. So good. They're good cold. All right, you guys. Happy eating.